Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, Tesle, Coney, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, and PLTY. Today is also declaration day for Group D, which includes Misty, and I'd say it's probably the biggest time of the month for YieldMax, the most popular time, the most anticipated time. So, yeah, the announcement should be coming out this morning. Typically around, 5:55 a.m. I'm sorry, 6:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But obviously, if you sign up for the emails, you'll just, they'll send you out the email when it's ready. Or feel free, of course, to hang around here. People will announce it in the chat, or of course in the Discord that I'm in, or that I have. So, who had trades yesterday? Well, everyone and their freaking mother had trades yesterday. Let's just say that. So, I mean, little out of hand, little ridiculous. So, since today's declaration day for Misty, I'll start with Misty. I know a lot of you are only here for Misty, so I'll be nice and I'll start with Misty. And then here you go. Here's this freaking mishmash. Holy crap. How do you even make sense of this, right? Simply put, closing synthetics, right? Closing some of the synthetics. Buy to close, right? You see buy to close put. That means they're closing out some of the synthetic. And then you see this $65 execution price. That's not good, right? But again, it looks like here they closed at 390, and they're at 319. So they're underwater on this one. They had to close out because it expires on 221. So they closed that sucker out, and they moved those contracts. They moved it here and that to here to a 330. So again, that's part of the 390. If we go, well, this is a buy call, sell put, sell call, buy call. We can ignore that. And then we go to here, buy to close put, another one. This one they paid 680. So if you look, the sold call here, they got paid 24. This one actually they made money because this is the 315. All right. And if you look, MSTR is priced above 315. So of course this synthetic cash out was a good thing, and that they made money on that, and they actually moved the strike price up to 330 in that scenario. And then here again, a buy to close put, $65 again this time, but again that's the 390. So the 390 is horrible, and they got destroyed on any time you close out a synthetic where the strike price is way above the underlying price. They're going to lose money, but again that money, it's already priced into the NAV. So you don't have to worry about any price change, in the ticker. It's just more about realized gains versus realized losses. All right, so here's the, what do we got? The 315. So yesterday was what, the 11th? I don't know what day it is anymore. Holy crap. Yeah, the 11th. So they closed out, the 9,200 contracts here. You could see they made 22 mil on the call. They paid 62.2 on the put, so that's fine. That's good, right? Again, this expires in 10 days. And then over here, we go to the 390. Should be, I believe, 2 transactions here. Here they are. So here's the closeouts of those. Obviously, they had to pay 100 mil. That's the big one. And then 14 mil there. And they got little credits, what they could. $1.60 on each. Obviously, nothing too exciting there, but they had to take the hit sooner or later. They're starting to take the hit. Obviously there's more contracts to go. There's 11,750 contracts to go on this synthetic, which expires in 10 days. Because MSTR, man, it's been trading kind of sideways. Hasn't really been going up much, if at all. If anything, it's been going down and sideways a little, but I don't know. It's been a little rough patch for MSTR. So, let's see here. Here's the new 330. So they had the 15,500 contracts, 4,850 contracts, 9,200 contracts, 2,235 contracts. So they added to this new synthetic. It's a 330. So far, again, the cost for all those positions, 1.5 million. That's okay. That's normal. But now, yes, they have 31,785 contracts on this new 330 synthetic. This expires on April 17th, which is 65 days away. So as always, again, this is declaration date today. So anything for payment 4, that's it. Payment 4 is done. The numbers are locked in. This is what they made. So anything that happens today, that's going to go into payment 5. All right, let's go to the weeklies because we got to get moving. This is a freaking busy ass video. MSTR yesterday, they went down. Yeah, man, rough day. They went down 4.53%. MSTY went down 3.48%. So, like I said, man, rough patch. Day before, 2.16% up. We go to last week. Let's see. Flat day, down 3, down 3. Yeah, man, it's been a little, again, not much good news here. But as long as we keep that IV and they don't go too far down, we'll be okay. All right, so now they did mostly synthetic trades, so that's good. I don't even think I highlighted the ones that they did previously in gray. Let's see. All right, so if you look again, yesterday they only as far as covered calls, like weekly covered calls, they only added 4,850 contracts. This is new money. 340 strike price, 6.43% out of the money. This expires on Friday, so this is for 3 trading days. So we'll see how that holds up. Again, yeah, they got the stupid credit call spread, 15%. I mean, they could have just forgotten, not buy a call on this one, go a little further out of the money, and go for it. Why waste this money? Why buy a call for 291,000? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, let's go to the recap. There's a lot of crap here, man, and I apologize, but it just is what it is. Unless I just skip it, right? Should I just skip it until Thursday? All right, so I'm just gonna read it off. I'm not adding any more. 1,200 contracts, 350 strike price, 9.56% out of the money. 1,250 contracts, 347.50 strike price, 8.78% out of the money. 4,230 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 11.91% out of the money. 7,540 contracts, 350 strike price, 9.56% out of the money. 17,500 contracts, 355 strike price, 11.13% out of the money. 235 contracts, 365 strike price, 14.26% out of the money. 10,430 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 11.91% out of the money. 730 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 11.91% out of the money. 7,390 contracts, 365 strike price, 14.26% out of the money. 5,270 contracts, 362.50 strike price, 13.47% out of the money. 2,340 contracts, 360 strike price, 12.69% out of the money. 5,000 contracts, 410 strike price, 28.34% out of the money. 2,700 contracts, 347.50 strike price, 8.78% out of the money. 4,850 contracts, 340 strike price, 6.43% out of the money. Okay, I've read them all out, and that was completely ridiculous. I know that's a lot of information. Do you guys actually enjoy that? I mean, at this point, what are we going to do? Right? Should we... I don't know. There's just so much. But again, people want to know where we stand, but I guess I got to read it until you guys... I don't know. Unless I just skip it. But that's kind of ridiculous because we need to know. Outstanding shares... Big jump, but again, yesterday, well, they have today too, but, it's declaration week, so people want a piece of that distribution, even though it could be less than we thought. Outstanding shares did go up 4.2 mil. That's a 5.35% increase in the fund. That's crazy. 30-day IV, 74%. Outstanding shares, 84.2 mil. Total net income, 24.5 mil. Total distribution, 29 cents per share. Daily income, 1 penny. Daily yield, 0.04%. Annualize that sucker, 16%. I know it's not a lot, but that's how they ended for this 4-week cycle. Reaction, announcement. That's what, again, you guys only care about the announcement. I know, I understand, but again, we have to cover the trades to see where we stand because we still want to win this week, and we're looking good. We are, as busy as this fund is, we are looking good. Obviously, declaration date today. All right, so synthetically, we lost money, right? We're now down to 119 mil in synthetic income. Weekly's producing 24 mil. So that leaves us with 171 per share. As you know, previously we had over $3. So, this could change the game as far as what they're going to pay us. And they could pay us under $2, justifiably for sure. That's why I always, when I gave my guesstimate, I had to keep the synthetic in mind and said no way there's $3. But again, yeah, low twos. It's just probably low twos, so they don't piss too many people off. But in reality, what should they pay? Looking at this again as of today, $1.71. Pay $1.71. Pay what you made, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? You let me know. You'll know soon anyway. Rodmeter says, yeah, forget it. It's useless right now. But IV says 75% yield, $1.52. So right now the low is $1.52, the high is $1.71. But of course, I still think they're going to pay low twos. Here's the holding information. Not really going to get into this crap. But they still have the 315, the 390 hanging on, and now they have a 330. Yeah, it's a big old freaking party here. Yay, hooray, hooray. This fund, again, it's a freaking monster. The value of this fund is 2.2 bill. The NAV is 26.36, trade price, whatever. And then we got synthetic. Yeah, they're going to close it out. They're going to take the hit, and we're going to move on with our lives finally. All right, so that's Misty. Let's move on to Tesle. We have to go back up. What did Tesle do? Tesle had a shitload of shit too. So yeah. What do they have? Buy call, sell put, sell call. All right, so on the top they added 1,035 contracts to the fund. Obviously that means there's new money coming in, and we'll go through that on the spreadsheet. And then here by the close, the closing out, the weeklies. Some of the weeklies, you can see buy to close 21 cents, buy to close 23 cents. When you see those buy to close on the calls and it's cheap money, it's a good thing. That means they won their trade. However, again, this means they're closing calls out early in the week. So I'm not sure, it's not something we always want. However, they may, they're seeing a downtrend on Tesla. So what they're going to do is they're going to get out of this position, essentially roll the strike price down, right? They had a 400, so they're going to roll that down. They're going to roll it down to what? A 370. And they're going to collect an additional $1.37. Again, good move, right? Because I don't think they used all the contracts. And then they got, again, this stupid credit call spread. They still included it. And for whatever reason, they bought a call at 382.50. As if Tesla's going to recover, 16% this week. Or above 16%, shall we say. Like, at this point, is it really freaking worth it? Like, I don't know, man. I'm just dumbfounded with some of these trades. All right, so let's get to this. What the hell are they doing? I don't even know what tab to go to. So here's the 350 synthetic. The 400 were passed, right? Okay, so here's the 350. So, again, 211 was yesterday. They added 1,035, right? 1,035, where is it? Yeah, so this is the new money. They added 1,035 contracts to the 350, right? 350. Sorry, this is a lot going on here. Yes, the 350. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so they added it. They got a credit overall. That's fine because Tesla's at 328. This synthetic expires on April 17th. Great. 355. Anything going on here? No. As you recall, they did open two synthetics. $5 away just because they're bored, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's go to the weeklies. How did Tesla do yesterday? It got smacked in the face. Not sure what's going on. I'm guessing because Elon is talking about, the Doge thing, that people think he's forgetting about his company. Is that it? I don't know. But if that's it, fine. Sign me up, right? Obviously, I don't think that's enough to crash it like this. But hey, whatever. Tesla's been on a big run up, to be fair. So people are probably just taking profits at the same time. So, I mean, who the hell knows, man? Anyway, Tesla went down 6.34% yesterday. TSLY went down 6.16%. So, yeah, pretty rough day, man. If you're a Tesla or TSLY or TSLL shareholder, you're getting a little, quite the beat down. So, hang in there, guys. You'll make it through. We always do. All right, so what do we got here? Yesterday, yeah, they did a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. But let's go look at see what they closed. All right, anything in gray we covered previously, so let's just see. So they closed out here. I'll try to click so you guys can see. 7,198 contracts. They closed this, right, 21 cents per share. That's a win. That's a win. Overall profit, $3.1 million, okay? Good job, success. Here, they paid 23 cents, right? They got 670 off, right? Good, that's a win. Sweet, all right? How much did we win? About 3.2 million. So good, that's good stuff. Here's the call spread, right? They bought a call for $1.99. They bought a call for $2.12. They made 6 cents and 4 cents. So obviously, you know, this insurance that they speak of, it's not always worth it. And if that's not clear, you know, how else can you say it? Hello. I know we can't predict the future, guys, but man, sometimes I wonder why. Whatever. So they closed out those positions and they moved them down here. So these are all the new positions from those closeouts and the new money. So the new money, I believe, was the 1,035 contracts. They chose a 347.50 strike price. That's 5.78% out of the money. So that's a little tight. If we look at that yielder, that's a 122% yield minus the 21. That's about 100% yield. Again, I gotta put this stupid freaking weekly calc in there. Do I have the weekly calc in blue? Any blues here? Yeah, right there. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, see how the 365 on the bottom? I multiply by 365. I can only use that if they trade options over the weekend. I'm going to use, if you click now, this uses 252. So I use the number of trading days in the stock market overall, because again, we're trading options within the week. So it's not fair to use a multiplier that is a whole year, which includes weekends. So we'll do that here, and then we'll do that here. Yeah, we don't like it gray because we didn't, it's still ongoing. Okay. All right, so annualized yield, let's see. So the 1,035, we said, all right, so they have 84% annualized yield, minus 14. That's about what, 70%? That's a 70% yield. It's more than the 30-day IV, so a little aggressive there. And then here's the new positions that from what they closed out: 7,198 contracts, 365 strike, 11% out of the money. Awesome. Look at the yield. Check this out: 36% minus 16, 20% yield. Cool. Hey, you know why that's cool? Guess what? They made their goal. They won their freaking trades already for this week. So if they're trading in this week, they could do whatever the hell they want, right? Oh my God. And what did they do? They opened a stupid call credit spread. What in the actual hell? We're 11% out of the money. Could we have gone out further? Why buy a call at 377.50? 14% out of the money? Really? Tesla's going to go up more than 14% this week? Is it? I guess you think so. I mean, is that insurance worth it? Right? Remember, there's all types of insurance. We don't need every single type of insurance. This is insurance I do not want. That's not money well spent. I think the odds are against us. The fact that we paid 66 cents, we're the sucker, right? We're the sucker paying that. $475,000. Who the hell would pay that? To think Tesla's going to go up 15% in 3 days? Is that worth the expense? I don't think so. Nope, sorry. I'm not going for it. Not happy about it. All right, let's look at this one. 7,300 contracts, 370 strike price. That's 12.63% out of the money. Again, I love, playing it safe. Okay. And then what they yield, if you go to the annual, what the hell is the annualized yield? 35% minus 15, again, 20% yield. But again, they already yielded what they need to for the week. They won their trade for the week, right? Hopefully they yielded enough. Maybe this is all they needed, which is awesome. However, why would you buy a call for 382.50? That's 16% away from the current price. 16%. What are the odds that Tesla goes up 16% in 3 trading days? What are the freaking odds? That's more than 5% a day. I mean, think about this trade here. Think about it. All right, let's use some common sense for a little bit. Was it worth $445,300 to add that? Why would we not just collect the 137? 12% out of the money is great. We'll keep the whole 137. We will keep this whole $1 million income. Let's keep it. And we'll take the risk with it, right? We did not need a call credit spread for these 2 trades, right? I mean, this one's a little tighter, so you can argue, okay, 14%, but still, I don't think you need it on that either. But whatever, who the hell am I, right? Anyway, let's move on. What do they got left open? They got 8,245 contracts, 385 strike price, 17% out of the money, safe as hell. What we got? 9,000 contracts, 387.50 strike price, 17.96% out of the money. Then we have 500 contracts, 385 strike price, 17% out of the money. Man, oh man. We're good up there, but we're good everywhere for the most part. We're going to win. We're going to make money based on what's already open, but some of it, kind of unnecessary. Outstanding shares did go up 1.2 mil. And 30-day IV, 56%. Outstanding shares, 98.3 mil. Total net income, 48.7 mil. That's a distribution of 50 cents per share. A daily income of 2 cents a day. A daily yield, 0.22%. And if you annualize that, sucker, 81.25%. That's good. Could be better, but that's good. I'm sorry. I know they're winning their trades. I know we should be happy, but I feel like sometimes they're doing that. All right, they're burning money on the stupid call credit spreads. If these credit call spreads actually become of use, I will gladly apologize. I will apologize on the Saturday morning video. But I'm sorry. I'm just thinking no way in hell. No way in hell this is worth it. Again, think about the odds. Just what are the odds? And is it worth 66 cents? Hell freaking no. Hell freaking no. Hell to the freaking no. Anyway, they're Group A. They declare next week. Gotta stop bitching, right? Anyway, synthetic, disaster. They lost 312 mil in the synthetic. Weeklies, 48.7 mil. So we're going to focus on that number. That's 50 cents per share. Again, win-loss record pretty good. 19 wins, 1 loss, but that 1 loss, that was their own fault. Rodimator says, all things being equal, they could pay 67 cents, which is a 78% yield. Low ball yield, I think, would be a 48 cents. So again, the rough estimate for next week is 48 cents to 67 cents. And as Tesla continues to drop, the estimate will drop because this fund is tanking, because the underlying is just tanking. What can you do? But again, it all depends. Like, as it tanks, you have to keep in mind it's going to recover. And how is Tesla going to handle the recovery? How far out of the money are they going to make the calls? People say, these funds aren't good. Okay, then, why aren't they good? Well, in some cases, they get capped, right? When it's unnecessary to be capped. Not all of them do, but Tesla is known to be capped, unfortunately. But to be fair, Tesla is really, really hard to trade. It's really unappreciated IV. So based on what their aggressive strategy is, it kind of puts them in a bad spot. And they do have to sell calls a little tighter than they thought. But again, just change it up, modify it, and just sell calls. Who cares about the IV? Just sell calls that are smart. Anyway, they have 2 synthetics. They have a 350 and a 355. We know, $5 away. Who gives a crap? And then all these calls in between. Let's let that play out. We cried enough today. Total net assets, it's still over a bill, but barely. The NAV is 11.12, trade price 11.13. This thing's about to go under 10. Good Lord. Synthetic, disaster. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's a freaking disaster. But they are winning their trades. So, to be fair. All right, let's move on. Sorry, little rant there, guys. But when I see just sometimes, like, I understand what a credit call spread does, what the point of it is, but can we not be robotic? Like, can we think? Can you think? All right, Nvidia had freaking trades. Shocker, everyone had a freaking trade, I know. All right, buy to close put. What the heck did they do? Buy to close put, 56 cents. All right, so the put cost 56 cents. They closed the 119 synthetic, 29,000 contracts, and they made money. Oh my God, someone made money. They made 42 mil on the call up there. They moved it to they had a 119 strike. They moved it to 130. Okay, that's fine. And then here's a buy to close put. They paid $1.90. They sold the call. They got 755. So again, pretty good profit here. 127 strike. They moved it up to 130. So some good movement for NVIDIA. Let's go take a look at the file. All right, good. NVIDIA's first. I don't think AMZY had a trade, so I'll do that next, and then we'll cover Coney, then PLTY. All right, so NVIDIA timestamps. No, sorry. I know people asked, can you do timestamps? No, I can't. I could barely upload on time. All right, NVIDIA it went down 0.58%. Yesterday, NVIDIA went down 0.34%. So, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Kind of a lame-ass day. They have 3 synthetics, a 135, a 148, a 130. NVIDIA's at 132. So, they're under all of them, right? You could essentially sing Gold Digger, but it's not really worth it. I don't see, it's not. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. They're above the 130, and that's the one that's in the future. That's the 417. But they're not above the 135 and the 148 that expire on 2/21. All right, mix that up there. Here's the calls. Who cares? Down below, and the trades. Let's see what they're doing here. So they got every trade. Everything expires this Friday. Let's see where we stand. 53,000 contracts, 132 strike price, 0.6% in the money. That's not a good spot to be in. 21,590 contracts, 133 strike price, 0.15% out of the money. And then 42,900 contracts, 134 strike price, 0.9% out of the money. So yeah, we want NVIDIA to continue to inch down, and then we could win our trades. But if NVIDIA decides to go up, then we're going to lose. They did cash out their synthetic, so I took the overall profit for the day. It was 35.2 mil. It only comes to 48 cents per share, though, so it's not anything really worth flinching about. But figured I'd track it. The value of this fund is 1.5 bill. Okay, great. The NAV is 2065. The trade price is 2064. So again, they're at 20, but they've been taking a beating. Synthetically, negative 10 mil, but again, they're slowly closing out the old synthetic. Hopefully they can make some money. Where is that? All right, 130. So what did they close? Oh, they had 4. They had they had so many damn synthetics. It's really just hard to keep track. Remember the days of just one strike? Oh my God. All right, 30-day IV, 59%. That's for NVIDIA. The IV estimate based on that, 94 cents. They're part of Group B. They declare in 14 days. All right, now AMZY did not have a trade. Okay, if you don't believe me, I'll show you. Right, because it would be here. Tesle, Apply, NVDY. No AMZY. Coney's the next one. So I'm just going to go through AMZY, and then we'll get to Coney. So here's AMZY. How'd they do yesterday? Amazon went down 0.16%. AMZY went down 0.15%. Okay, lame-ass day. Synthetic is at 235. Amazon's at 232, but this expires April 17th. That's fine and dandy. Here's where they stand for the week. 12,795 contracts, 235 strike price, 0.96% out of the money. Well, it's close, but so far so good. The value of this fund, 297 mil. The NAV is 1961. Trade price right on the money. Synthetic is worth nothing. It's negative, but that's fine. It's just, it expires in the future. 30-day IV of Amazon is 24%. IV estimate is 0.38 for AMZY. They declared today. What the hell are they going to pay? I still think they're going to pay over $1, only because their synthetic cash out was $1.92 per share. But we'll see. We'll see. They probably declared already, actually. All right, then we got Coney. Coney's been tumbling down. All right, what did Coney do? Oh, my God. YieldMax office must have been busy. Jay probably worked till 10 p.m. last night. Let's see. Buy to close put, 1960. Well, that's not pretty. So they closed out, the 280, and the stock price was 266. So, yeah, they lost about 10 million on that. And then they opened a new position, so 12,000 contracts. They moved it to a 290. What? They moved it up to 290? Why? What's the purpose? Might as well just let it expire. I know that 290, I think that's a new position that they opened, but you had a 280 that didn't even expire this week, expire next week. I don't know, man. I don't know about that move. Maybe, and I'm not about more synthetics, but I guess maybe they should have had a 265 synthetic instead of paying, because again, they paid 10 mil to close this one, and they paid about 20 mil to add to this one. Good God. All right. Anyway. Whatever. Coin went down 4.99%. Coney went down 4.05%. All right. Here's the synthetic. I know, guys. In the end, whatever synthetic they choose, it's going to go up or down. So whether or not they opened it at the money or, in this example, it's way above, the current price. So it costs them money. So it puts them ahead of the game, right? Because why? Because we have a call that's very valuable. But, if they bought at the money, obviously that would become more valuable. But I don't know. It could be, we'll see. It could be a wash altogether. But again, just like thinking about this strategically, what should they have done? If they're going to close out at 280, why would they put it to a 290, right? You have so many damn synthetics on the other funds. Why not open a new one on this one? I don't know. All right, anyway, enough about that. So their new synthetic, one synthetic, 290, it expires May 16th. Let's stop talking about the synthetics now. Now let's move on to the trades. Let's see if they're going to win their trades this week. Everything expires Friday on February 14th. By the way, it snowed a decent amount. Definitely not driving to work today. 5,720 contracts, 300 strike price, 12.4% out of the money. 5,550 contracts, 302.50 strike price, 13% out of the money. 10,760 contracts, 310 strike price, 16% out of the money. And then 19,515 contracts, 312 strike price, 312.50 strike price. I'm sorry, 17% out of the money. So Coney, as far as their weekly trades, they definitely won. I mean, they're ready. They're ready to go. Of course, they have call credit spreads. They ain't worth a damn. But hey, the total net asset value 1.1 billion, right? 1.1 billion. The NAV is 1184. Trade price 1184. So yeah, Coney and Tesle in the shitter right now, $11 range, which horrible. Coney much more likely to recover though than Tesle is. Synthetic disaster, negative 78 mil, whatever. All right, the 30-day IV of Coin is 72%. IV estimate of Coney is 66 cents. They are part of Group C. They declare in 21 days. 21 days away. All right, so that's Coney. And then last but not least is PLTY. I know, guys, I know there's a lot of info, but everyone had a freaking trade except AMZY. PLTY, where are you? Scroll down. They're way down here. Here they are. What do they got? Oh, finally, nice and easy. Buy, call. What does that mean? Buy, call, sell, put. That means they're adding to their synthetic. They added 125 contracts to the 105 synthetic, and they used those 125 contracts and they sold a call and they bought a call. Again, 3 days, right? Because they chose an expiration date of Friday. They sold a call of 118, which is 4.78% out of the money. And they bought a call, all right, for 122, 8% out of the money. Is that insurance that's needed? Again, that's you guys invest in these funds, right? So what do you guys think about these moves? Is this something that you would do, or do you just say, okay, let's just trust them? I just feel like sometimes, like, all right, why not just sell a call and that's it? It's 3 days, right? Sell a call. Let's go 7% out of the money, right? Why spend that freaking 62 cents? Why spend it? I am not a fan of credit call spreads. Not even a little bit. I think it just kind of ruined the freaking funds, to be honest. I know they have helped on the earnings weeks. For sure, they've helped on the earnings weeks. But if they can't, even in the prospectus, I think it says strategically use it. Or they use some type of word. Not every freaking trade use it. Like, come on, man. God, it's annoying. Palantir, it went down 3.58%. PLTY went down 2.97%. Okay, whatever. So yeah, what can you do, man? It freaking jumped to the moon. So of course there's going to be some type of sell-off, profit taken. Their synthetics at 105. It expires on March 21st, and they're at 112, so they're doing well there. And then here's their trades. Let's see. Yeah, both expire this week. 125 contracts. This is when they opened yesterday. 118 strike price, 4.78% out of the money. 12,022 contracts, 120 strike price, 6.55% out of the money. So, like I said, they had the 120. It was 6.55% out of the money. And I don't know. What do you think they should have done with the 125? What strike price should they have chosen? Right? Should they have opened the call credit spread? I don't know. What do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Am I alone here? But I really think sometimes they're just like, I don't know. Let me stop bitching. I'm almost done. 136 mil is the value of the fund. The NAV is 86.85. Trade price 86.98. All right. Synthetics is already worth 9.9 mil, which is 6.29 per share. As you know, just a reminder, they did make approximately 14.26 per share on the synthetic cash out. All right, 30-day IV of Palantir. I mean, this is the fund, man. Look at the IV, 63%. This is it. It's pretty damn expensive, but I'm telling you, this is why I'm covering it. This is the fund to watch out for. IV estimate, 424. Group B. I'm not saying Palantir is the company, right? I don't freaking know anything about them. I don't. I know nothing. All I know is from, from what I see and whatever. And the IV, I don't know. It just feels right to add it. It just felt right. So we'll see what happens. Whatever. Declaration day, yeah, 14 days. Who cares? That's it, guys. So that's all the freaking funds. I mean, what else can I say? That's a lot of information. Probably too much information. Let me know what you guys think. Was that good coverage? Again, I don't really get feedback anymore on the daily videos. But let me know. You guys still like how I'm doing this? What can I change? Is it too long? If it's too long, how can I speed it up? Is it just right? Or is it not long enough? Do I need to go detailed? Today was not a day that I would go in any detail. I'm sorry. There's just too much going on. So for those of you that are new and confused, I'm sorry, but feel free to, hang in there. There's going to be slower days where I do break down things a little further, but today was not that day. But all feedback is appreciated because, believe me, some days are worse than others, and yesterday was a little rough. All right, so this is as of what, 5? Yeah? Hell yeah, man. I'm making good-ass time. You guys don't even know, man. If that said 5:55, oh, God. The upload speed, so much worse. I'm so happy. Now I don't have to freaking rush through these, but I'll rush through them anyway. All right, so this is the pre-market on marketwatch.com. Again, I know a lot of you are obviously watching this later, so this is as of 5:36 a.m. The reason I kind of go through this is just to get an idea myself and kind of, a little reaction if there's anything big going on. Because a lot of people do watch this video when it premieres, and it premieres at 6:30 a.m. In case you guys didn't know that. What does that mean? What's a premiere? It means if you watch it at 6:30 a.m., you're actually watching it live for the first time, and you could chat with, there's over 200 people approximately on average per day, and there's people, pretty much they're talking about everything but the video, but hey, it's all good. They talk about YieldMax, they talk about personal shit, they talk about this, that, the other thing, but again, it's a good old time, so feel free to join the premieres at 6:30 a.m. I try to join as well, unless I'm driving to work, or, it all depends, unless there's stuff to do here. But anyway, let's just get moving. Tesla's down 1.79% in the pre-market. I mean, how far can they go down? I know Elon's helping Trump out, but man, oh man. Tesla's at 322. Tesla's still going down 1.62%, 1095, under 10. Here we come. Nvidia's up 0.39%, 133.32. Nvidia is up 0.10%, 2066. Coin is up 1.18%, 270.04. Coney's up 0.93%, 1195. M to the S to the T to the R. Yeah, I want this sucker to go up, man. 1.01%. It's up 1.01%, 322. M to the S to the T to the Y. It's up 1.03%, 2659. TSLL is down. Good Lord. I'm going to be owning a lot of TSLL after this week. As you guys know, I sell options on TSLL. Got a little crazy. And guess what? It's going to bite me in the ass, and I'm going to be a big shareholder of TSLL. But you know what, guys? I am happy to do so. I am happy to own many shares of TSLL because I do trust there will be a recovery. That's just my opinion, though. It could go down under 10, and then I'll really cry. TNA is up 0.23%, 43.80. AMZY is up 0.34%, 879. AMZY is not updated, 1961. Bitcoin is up 0.94%, 96,168. BitX is up 1.61%, 5224. Suxel is up 0.07%, 2742. SMCI is up. Well, they did have earnings last night, right? I guess it went well. Again, I didn't even get a chance to even look. Got home from work. Wife and the older kid left. Go to the skate park. I stayed home with the younger kid and then worked on the spreadsheets right away. And yeah, you saw the trade. So obviously, no time to care about freaking earnings calls. But obviously, SMCI, that DGEM play I wanted to do on SMCX, I never did it, unfortunately. But it would have been a good play. Obviously, too bad. Anyway, they're up 6.48%, 41.19. SMCY is up 4.83%, 28.20. Palantir is up 1.09%, 113.85. PLTY is up 0.22%, 87.17. So PLTY is now the last one because I had so many on there, I feel like, and I was like, nobody cares about them. All right, so we'll end it there, right? End it there. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, then oh well. How about that? Oh well. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. Seriously, please hit the like button because it's been a lot of work lately. I know it's just, I don't know. The funds are just getting bigger, so there's more involved to it, which makes, unfortunately, the prep longer, which makes the video longer. But again, as long as you guys still enjoy this content in this format, then I will stick to this the best that I can. But you guys have to give me the feedback, okay? You have to give me the freaking feedback. It's all on you. I know, of course, there's a lot of negative Nancy's that say these funds are going to zero. They still watch my video, though, so I do appreciate that. And but yeah, can these funds go to zero? I mean, guys, it's about the underlying. It's not about the fund. The fund can go down. Absolutely. The fund can reverse split. Absolutely. And, are they headed that direction? Again, A lot of it depends on the underlying. So we can't just say blindly that, you know, these things are going to happen. When are they going to happen? Who the hell knows? But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen to Murny, because Murny's been taking a beating. I think they have earnings coming up soon as well. Maybe that'll flip them around. Who the hell knows? So I guess we're to the end of the video, which means, guess what, guys? If you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, sorry, I didn't get to sing Gold Digger, so you get some weirdness at the end. You got to say the keyword, all right? Today's keyword, I guess I'm going to keep with the shout-out thing. I've been shouting out random YouTubers this week. So I'm going to make YouTubers the keyword this week, right? Maybe through the end of the week. We'll see. But it snowed here in New Jersey. Decent amount. Enough to make me say, I'm going to work from home. And I was watching Health and Wealth last night. And I think he lives in Canada. He gets a crap load of snow. Like, we get nothing compared to him. So, you know, thinking about him right now, how much he has to shovel. But hey, it's a good workout, you know, hence the wealth part. So he's staying healthy, getting a good workout. So today's keyword is health and wealth. Health and Wealth is another finance YouTuber. He covers a lot of YieldMax. I think it's mainly YieldMax. But yeah, sometimes he talks about wealth as well. His channel is, sometimes he talks about health as well. But his channel, you know, is Health and Wealth. So go check out his channel. I'll pin his channel to the top of the comments of this video. So if you're too lazy to type it in, I will have that link for you guys if you want to check out his video. He's a good dude. It's all about good dudes, right? I love giving shout outs to good people. So yeah, go check him out. He's the keyword today. So that being said, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, it's actually a good keyword too, because health and wealth, both important, right? Anyway. Let me go. Let me upload this video. Oh my God, it's 5:44 already. So let me upload this video. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it gets out before 6:30 a.m. And I just want to say, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Later.